When I was thinking about speaking in front of everybody here today, I got a bit nervous when I speak to a friend of mine who's also a psychologist and said, oh no, what have I done? And he said, don't worry about it, you'll be fine. Just be yourself, not the person you think you should be. And I thought, that sounds like a really psychologist thing to say, because it sounds really deep and meaningful. But actually, what does it mean? Because I couldn't figure it out, I decided to ignore him.
It's all patience.
Exactly. Well, because he didn't get what I was saying. So that worked out well, because I think the person that I think I should be is the kind of person who would stand up and talk to you. And the person I probably actually am would be hiding under a table crying. So there's two themes of today. Steve's kind of started off about what psychologists can do outside of the traditional role, kind of beyond the therapy room, standing up and speaking out. And the other one is thinking about social inequalities and the impact on people's well-being. So we had this meeting via these psychologists all on Twitter, and one of the things that came out of that was this conference, and we were really excited that you're all here. And the other idea that came from all of us meeting about a year ago now was to have a position statement on social inequalities, which is in your pack. And I'm not going to go into great detail because I want you to read it and tell me what you think. And there are kind of thoughts and comment boxes where I put it is backed by the coffee at the back. So if you just want to write stuff down and put it in the post box, that's great. But I will say there's three main sections to the position statement. One is who we are and what we're seeing and what it means for the people we're seeing and why it concerns us. So who we are, we're a group of mental health professionals who are concerned about and interested in issues of social justice. What we're seeing is, recently there was a report last year saying that the UK is the most unequal country in the world. So we're seeing a rise in use of food banks, increasing number of children in poverty, for example. And as clinicians, we're witnessing people unable to attend sessions or unable to make use of therapeutic interventions because as a result of these inequalities. So there might be an appointment clash with a job centre meeting, which means that their benefits are sanctioned if they come to the meetings, or they might have physical health needs, which means that they can't actually come to the appointments. And why this concerns us, and I use the word concerns kind of carefully as well, because I mean it in both senses of the word. It concerns us because we're worried, but it also concerns us because it impacts on us. It's been shown that the more unequal a society is, the more detrimental it is for everybody in that society, not just the people who are the most vulnerable. Though obviously, their distress is distressing to witness. So people at the moment are experiencing emotional distress primarily as a consequence of poverty and material deprivation, and we talked about David Smale's ideas and think about kind of Maslow's hierarchies as well. But if people's basic needs aren't met, then therapy can be ineffective and unhelpful, and also some might say unethical, particularly some of the ideas that are kicking around at the moment around linking benefits with attendance to therapy. So our hopes from the position statement: we don't offer solutions or fixes or ideas. We're just using our professional voices, our theoretical knowledge, and what we're witnessing in the therapy rooms to add to existing conversations about social inequalities. So we're hoping that the position statement will kind of add to those and spur on more conversations. And another event that Steve mentioned already is Walk the Talk, which will be, which again you've got the flyer in your pack, and it's highlighting three issues in particular: but benefit system, homelessness, and food poverty. So as Steve said, that you can go to the website and get involved with that, and also sign up to the position statement if that's something that you're interested in. So kind of going back very quickly to the two themes of today, we've got kind of standing up and speaking out, and thinking about social inequalities and social justice. We've got such a diverse range of speakers and topics fewer than we thought at 9 o'clock this morning. But anyway, but I think that although they're very different, these ideas go through all of them, and it is about kind of what can we do outside of the therapy room, and how else can we support the people that we're meant to be supporting. So kind of talking about psychologists in the media being more politically vocal, guiding policymakers, thinking on a community and social level, and working with marginalised groups, and learning from service user activist groups as well. So yeah, enjoy the day and tweet loads, and yes, I'm really excited that you're here. So I'm going to go off and be that person that cries under a table and pass you on to the Zoom.